What's up, guys? Welcome back to Happy Boy. In this video that I'm filming right now, I'm going to be reviewing the snode 10 to 80 adjustable dumbbells that I made a YouTube short about a little while ago. And I was like, subscribe, turn the notifications on, and watch out for when I do the video. And now I'm doing the video. Yay! So basically, I'm just going to be testing them to see if they're good. I think I've used them like once, but not a bunch. So this is like the actual test, so I'm testing three things: usability, the grip, and practicability. So first thing, I'm gonna talk about the practicabilitiness, and y'all should have watched the short, so you'll know what I'm talking about, but I'll show you later. So practicability, it's pretty practical because you just switch the weights. You don't gotta take weights on and off. Actually, let me grab one. In case you didn't watch the YouTube short, this is what I'm talking about. Right now it's set to 20 pounds, and you just twist this thing right here to add and take off weight, except it has to be in its little case, which isn't super practical, but it's more practical than taking all the weight off and putting it back on. One thing I don't think is super great, you can't really superset it, which is where you do two exercises with no rest in between if the thing is at two different weights, because you could use a 20, but then you have to go back, put it back in the case, switch it, and then take it out of the case. Also, it only goes up to 80, which isn't gonna be a problem for me, and it goes up by 10s, there's no 5s. So if you wanna make a jump, you either have to get another set, or you have to go from 30 all the way to 40, or 60 all the way to 70, or sometimes you can't do. Sometimes you got just enough where you can add like 5 pounds, but not like that. That's about all I got for the practicality. Let's head over to the grip. Let's go. So the first exercise we're going to be using to test the grip is some rows, because it really just tests to make sure it doesn't slip and slide everywhere. So let's do that. All right, honestly, it's pretty good. Let's get it up here so y'all can see what I'm yapping about. So it's a pretty big grip, which I got small hands, but it's pretty big, that's okay. But the grip isn't like, it's grippy, but it's not sharp, which is good because some bars kind of like are sharp, I guess. I don't really know, but I want to test some other ones. So this is part of the practicality thing again. To change the weight, I got to go all the way back over here. All right, so I'm going to do some raises, I guess. So so the up and down movements, they're pretty good, if I do say so myself. So I'm gonna do for all of them, my thumb's been like underneath supporting. So for this one, my thumb's gonna be here, and I'm gonna do some curls. So actually, that's actually really nice with curls. And then do some overhead press. And the only thing supporting it right now is the bottom of my hand, the palm of my hand. So actually, let me sit down real quick. I actually really like the grip. It's just big enough where I can sit comfortably in my hand. Maybe it could be a little smaller, but it's gotta fit for all ranges. It really just kind of fits in like the palm of your hand, like right here. It fits perfectly for somehow, like I don't even know. And when your thumb's there, you don't really feel any like thing on your thumb, which is like the worst. Like you don't feel anything right here because it just kind of fits really well. So that's it for grip. Those were the tests I needed to do for grip. Let's go do usability and then Alrighty, so usability, it's pretty much just an overview. final little talk. First of all, not sponsored, obviously. Like, Snode isn't gonna sponsor me. If you want to, though, I'm available. But the usability, it's kind of like a combination of practicality and grip. So it's practicality, grip, boom. So the practicality, it's pretty. I would say it's nice to have just the twist thing where you don't gotta take them all off. So some weights, if you guys work out, you know, are like this, where they're just set in stone, kind of. Like this is how much? 10 pounds? And like this is just what you use. And then some weights are like this, where you just add the bar. The bar is a certain amount, and you add the weights you want. So this is 5 with 2 10s, which is 25. Yo, I'm a genius! Oh my gosh! And then some weights are like the ones we looked at, where it's twistable. So they all have their downsides, except for really those. The only downside is they don't come in 5s, because the downside of this weight is you need to have so many. I'll put a picture right here. You need to have so many. And this weight takes a long time to set up. But the snode weights, they don't take that long. The only problem is there's no 5s. You would need 2 sets. So that part is good and practical. The not practical part is when you want to change the weights. Let's say you're over here, I'm right here, and like, what the heck? I'm over here, and the snode weights are like kind of that way a little bit. And I do some of like the rows like this. And then my next thing is dumbbell bench press. And I do like 20 pounds in each hand for the dumbbell bench press, and 30 pounds in each hand and 30 pounds for the row. That's kind of not practical, especially if you're supersetting, because I do the rows, then I gotta run over there and grab the other one and switch it, and then boom, boom, boom. So yeah, that's not the best. Grip, it's honestly like probably one of the best grips I've used in my home gym and at like gyms around, because it's just big enough and it doesn't tear up your hand. And it's new and it doesn't tear up your hand, because I got a bar right next to me. It kind of like rips up a lot. It gives you a lot of calluses, but that one doesn't. So like, I actually really like these. I would recommend. I'm pretty sure they're kind of expensive. I don't really know, but practicality, I give like a 7.5 out of 10, just because of the having to change. But like that's not that bad. Just so 7.5 out of 10. Grip, I would give it like probably like a 9 out of 10. It could be a little smaller just for me. So usability and my overall rating is gonna be an 8.25 out of 10. So I highly recommend. They're very good. But they might be a little expensive. I don't really know. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Finally made this video. I know you guys were waiting, crying every night that I haven't made it. So that's it for today's video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Watch my last video, which was the part 3 of the series, which y'all should be watching, because it's pretty entertaining watching me be horrible at video games. So hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, like the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace!